a lot of it tomorrow. That is a fact. So yeah, let's get as much of chapter 2 done as possible and try some different stuff as well. If you have any questions about this game, if you haven't played it before, let me know. But I'm fairly new to the series, though. I've seen a few things for the old games. I haven't played them. We also almost have $500,000 too, which is pretty cool. We have 500,000 comb. Comb is a really stupid word for currency. Why couldn't they just make it points? Been working a lot. Understand that. That's good though. Hopefully it's paying off for you. All right, we're gonna go right into the mission, because what we had as our build last time, I believe I got the better version of the melee weapon, which is like a gigantic sword. So it's, I haven't used it, but it's apparently better. It's very expensive. And then we were using the Turner rifle, and I think I switched it back to something else. Let me actually double check the assembly. No, we still have the Turner rifle, okay. So there's a couple options. We can use something else, the primary. Got the linear rifle, the Curtis still. The bazooka is really good. Laser handgun, haven't tried, but apparently it's pretty damn good for just, like, obviously it's lightweight, and I think the cooldown is better. It has another bonus too. Boost speed is better, obviously. And then the plasma rifle was really, really good. Really, really good, but I don't know. It's like, you can't really shoot it too quickly. So I think I'm gonna try the Turner again, and then we'll buy something else if it doesn't work for this next mission. Attack the watch point, okay. Started playing this today too. The combat is amazing. It's an amazing chaotic dance, nice.
From a friend of mine.
Hope you like it. I love this game. It's awesome.
Facility, watch point. Once it regulated the underground flow of
I'll have a review of it coming out. It's already done. I just have to record it. It's all written, so it'll basically be should you buy the game, and you should see that in the next handful of days.
To destroy the sensor valve at its core.
But I base it off of the first 5 hours,
the
roughly.
Watch point is kept secure by SG, the planetside PCA force, which means it's too hot for the corporations to be seen there. In other words, we're flying strictly solo on this one.
All right, let's go. Not a Souls game, unfortunately. Imagine people making games that aren't Souls games. Imagine that existing. Imagine being able to even see things that aren't Souls. Crazy. You bought a headphone today? You bought a singular headphone, really? Is this the first time on this mission? This is the first time playing this game. I haven't redone a single mission yet. I've done some training, and chapter 1. That is it.
Not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary.
Someone was talking trash about my design. Dude, that looks way, way cooler with the full chrome. And you can't convince me there's a better combination there. Like that looks so good with the right lighting. You just have to have the light hit a certain way. Like whoever said that, dude, I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna find them and I'm gonna take their game, delete their save file, and make their mech look like this.
Code 1-5, intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look into that later. Engaging.
Man, the range on this sword seems like it's longer on the run-up.
I can't get through to HQ.
Cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621.
2 repair kits remaining.
Okay, apparently we're waterproof. That's good. I wasn't sure about that. I saw water on the one mission. I was worried. Okay, it doesn't reach that far, unfortunately. That'd be insane.
Confirmed. Enemy squad destroyed. Move on to the next area.
The ability to customize the luster and reflectivity is awesome. Yeah, I love the fact that you can do like super in-depth paint jobs on it, because a lot of the parts could have just came as one color, right? Could have saved a lot of time, but there's actually like somewhat of a character creator, essentially.
Where did that AC come from? What happened to the patrol squad?
Code 1-8. All units deploy for combat.
You're exposed to snipers from all quarters. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
AP at 50%.
Whoa, how'd that... Wait, oh, it's over there. I was wondering exactly where it was coming from. Oh, what's this? Who's that?
AP at 50%. No repair kits remaining.
Code 3-1C. We've taken critical damage.
Updating your marker data. Proceed in the direction indicated.
I think the worst habit I have with this build right here is I use the missiles on the right shoulder very frequently, like more frequently than I need to, because there's like 30% of the shots I take that don't actually make impact, or they're already dead, right? So I need to save those missiles, because once we have a boss fight, I run out of them.
That's the watch points.
Or for any
control
major
center.
objective, I always have none.
Targets inside. Make your way in.
You seen a Nerf mecha with the logo? No way, there's a Nerf one? That's pretty cool. Aiden, I've been doing pretty good. How are you? Also, Paint, thank you for the 14 months. Welcome back. The mission just shredded you today. You've given up for today. The last cannons rob your will to live. Gravity, are you talking about the things I just killed there, or is that like something coming up? Also, I wish you the best of luck next time you play it. This game definitely can be a bit tricky. Like, there was one thing we were on where I was like, how are we gonna get up high enough and be quick enough to even land damage on the enemies, because they kept teleporting and they were on the wall, like at the max jump height, or the max amount of flight I could get.
You're incorrigible, Handler Walter. How many
He's got the
of your
pulse
dogs
thing.
must I kill
That means he can
before you
go through
learn?
shields. And he's got a sniper. Okay.
Is that Sula?
That's very unsettling. I don't like that.
Dog. I feel sorry for you.
Oh, that's what the pulse thing looks like. Okay.
You may have survived a little longer.
Not a
Had
fan.
a different master.
C1249. Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
AP at 30%.
See, that would be really cool if I had health.
Where's 619 and 620? Dead? Which ones did I kill, I wonder?
Don't let him bait you. Focus.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
There we go.
Dog. Was it worth it, Walter?
This mission is sometimes called the filter, difficulty spike big time. Ooh, it's pretty cool. Zombier, thank you for the 94 months. That's a crazy resub, dude. Holy shit. I didn't even know we had 94-month resubs. I wonder if we will get to 100 someday. I hope so. I hope we do.
You see that? That's the watch points control center.
I'm doing good. How are you?
The target's inside.
This looks really cool, but you have no idea what's going on. If you have any questions, let me know. I can try to answer everything that I do know about the game. Still learning some stuff as well, but in terms of the basic stuff, I definitely absorbed quite a bit of, you know, the training information and what I've played so far. Oh yeah, we get the checkpoint. I thought I was gonna have to do the whole thing again.
Attacking a watch point.
Is that?
So I'm already thinking of using the plasma rifle for this guy.
Dog. I feel
Because
sorry for you.
anytime I
really
land
do.
damage, I want it to be like a lot. I don't want to
You may
have to
survived a little
hit him
longer.
many times, right?
Only you had a different master.
C1249. Suma. He's an independent mercenary. who
And then we get
survived
stagger
first
on
gen
impact with
augmentation.
the melee.
Think twice, 621.
Oh, there we go.
Kill him before he kills you.
Ooh.
Where's 619 and 620? Dead? Which ones did I kill, I wonder?
Don't let it bait you. Focus.
Or what of Gen 4's lot? I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have to die here.
Ooh. Oops. Blah.
One repair kit remaining.
Little bit of a sloppy play there. A couple moments ago. Oh, here we go. Shield down almost? No. Or the stagger. Yeah, the melee builds up a lot of stagger. I need that. I don't think we're going to be able to beat the DPS racer. With my skill of dodging being subpar.
50%.
Ooh, that was direct.
AP at 30%. Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Oh, he actually like flies up to your level too. That's wild. Okay, we. Oh shit! I thought I was dead. No.
Dog.
No, I
Was it
thought I was
worth it,
dead.
Walter?
Oh,
Blood is on your hands.
I actually thought I was dead. We could have got it. Wasn't too bad. You have to explain everything. Basically, you are a person in a suit that is mechanized with weapons and can fly, and well, at least temporarily. And do a lot of other things. You can customize every single piece of it, make tons of different combinations of suits that do different things that other ones cannot do. There's a crazy amount of stats, lots of different weapons. Every single thing can be customized with different colors and like your own designs, which is cool. And there's missions that you get sent into, and you have to basically do what the brief gives you, and then you can do extra for more points. The points are used to buy more stuff to upgrade the
That's
suit.
the watch points
You're playing through
control
basically a
center.
story of 5 chapters.
The target's inside.
Each chapter has a set of
Make your way
missions.
in.
We're on chapter 2. So I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I'll switch to the plasma rifle, I think,
Attacking a watch point.
because I bought that, and it still hits the most damage
Large
per
handler, Walter.
shot landed. I think next to the bazooka. It's like 900 and something
How many
damage
of
or
your
whatever.
dogs must I kill before you learn?
You call this mission Father Gascoigne? Any status effects on a weapon that help in water? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Maybe anything that has
I really do.
like pulse damage or lightning or whatever would do more in water.
Only you had a different master.
C1249. Suma. He's an independent mercenary who survived first gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
My missiles are just not landing. I need to use them once we get the stagger, I think.
Where's 619 and 620? Dead?
So yeah, that was better. That was better.
Which ones did I kill, I wonder?
Don't let it bait you. Focus.
Much better, much better.
What of Gen 4's lot? I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have to die here.
2 repair kits remaining.
Surprise! No, damn, didn't connect. Didn't connect on that one. It's okay. Ooh, pulse close range. Gotta watch out for that. So if I don't have good spacing and there's no stagger, he's gonna do that if I don't interrupt him. There we go. Now I can use the missiles. They kind of get you ready for PvP a little bit, I guess. Like, that's one thing that's nice. There's like other people, other NPCs in the ACs, right? Oh, he actually dodged that. He was able to. Nice. But I have a heal left still. Oh. Okay, don't get too greedy. Ah, nice. That wasn't the part that was the difficulty spike, I'm assuming. That could not possibly be a difficulty spike. It was basically the same as the last time we fought another AC. It was not. Okay, good.
Back to work. Penetrate the control center and destroy the target.
Some of the builds on Reddit Armored Core are awesome or really hilarious. Oh, nice. If you guys have any funny pictures of them, you can put them in the Discord, in the general chat. I could probably even make a thread for this game. I gotta change the prompts every single time we log into this. Jeez. Need to change it back to the controller. It's, wait. Input device, right? Wait, does the camera thing change back too? No, it doesn't. It saves camera settings. So we know the settings are saving. It's kind of funny. I'm gonna try 7. Oh, it's a cutscene. Nice. I haven't seen a cutscene for some time. Oh, that was like a really quick one. Supplies. Hey guys, the story is giving me a cinematic. Watch out. And then it's like just literally a supply box. Okay, this is basically what would happen if there really was a supercomputer running the universe, and there's only one person that could save it in a robot suit.
There. Destroy the device in the center.
The explosions are really cool. Like when that Strider, it
Good job,
blew up,
61.
that was so cool, man. That thing was as big as like
We're done here.
a small city,
Back to
dude.
base.
A small civilization.
Wait, no. 621, get out of there.
Nearly beheaded. What's up, by the way? There's a sick Ryobi tool build and plenty of Gundam builds. Ooh, the Gundam build is interesting.
Who are you? An older type of augmented human, 4th generation. Have we made contact? I am Air, a Rubiconian. Please, you must wake up. Before your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
Which Gundam show have I watched? I watched the original anime, like when it was rerunning on TV. I don't know if it was like the launch of it or it was the second time they aired it, but I think I was like,
Vital signs confirmed.
I was about 8 years old or something like that.
Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with him.
Raven,
Because I'm pretty sure Gundam originally came out in like early 2000s, maybe late 90s,
I'll
something like that.
synchronize with your brainwaves. And
Oh my
maintain
God.
Contact to support you.
What the hell is that thing?
Main system reactivating combat mode.
Oh, it's bullet hell. Okay, I see.
I've looked into the enemy.
Now I get you. I
It's
get
an
you.
autonomous PCA craft, Balteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
Of course, I'll have to break the pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Thank you for telling me that.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
Oh, that actually still landed.
Two repair kits remaining.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you.
I think I'm healing a little early.
Focus on winning this.
There's one thing I noticed.
One repair kit remaining.
This seems like yeah, one of these kinds of situations where you use the dash to escape. Ooh. Brutal. Okay.
AP at 50%. No repair kits remaining.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
AP at 50%. Light shoulder ammunition at 50%. AP at 30%.
Oh, that actually did quite a bit of damage. Okay, we gotta figure out how that works. Hitbox on that still getting me. Not quite dodging it. There's a lot of spray on this fight. That wasn't too bad though. A third on the first attempt. Unless it gets even hard. If I kill that and then there's even more, that's wild. I don't even know what to say about that then. But that's not too bad by itself. I think we can switch to the plasma. Maybe do some more damage. I might have to buy some stuff too, but try this. The sword's fine. That obviously did a good amount of damage. The suit is still light, so we can always do the heavier one for more defense, but the mobility seems like it's pretty important here. So yeah, everything else seems okay. This boss was really hard for you. I can see why, because it shoots a lot of stuff, and it's like almost difficult to make sure you dodge all of it.
I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Balteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus.
So
on
we
winning.
actually ingested or inhaled. What would you do? How does the coral work? Is it inhaling it? Because there'd be fumes from the fires, right? Like the whole point of the game is like there's fires of Rubicon on the planet, so that's from the coral, right?
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
AP at 50%.
Oh shit. The thing with me on this game is like I can do okay, but I lose the focus unfortunately. Well, that's heat seeking too. It comes back around. I have moments. This game's moments for me. It's not. I need some fluidity. I need to like consistently focus. Because like if we already got down to almost the same damage with 1 health right now, I could have done it the first time. There's no reason. I was doing something right. There was something legit. Except for that. Yeah. That was a much better setup. This is the hardest boss in the game, Loki. Really? On chapter 2, they put something that was the hardest, or you just think it's the hardest for yourself? Yeah, that still gets me. Okay, we need to figure that out. That's the main problem here. Nothing else really matters too much. It's just that one attack. Oh, there we go. Okay. Couldn't really see him though. I need like a reference point of where to move. That one.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your console offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 repair kits remaining.
Yeah, that works. Okay, that's a good strategy. And then we'll do one of these to the side again. Little dashy poo. Oh man, I did it a little too late. A little too late. Uh-oh. Okay, we just need to get that consistently, and then I think we've got this fight. Unless there's more. Unless there's like a secret here.
No repair kits remaining.
Obviously, shield would probably be good too. Just use a little bit of that. Perfect. Get some missiles in there. Good combo.
The waves are intensifying.
Really, really
Raven,
good
you're
damage
clear.
there. Okay, now something's going on. Yeah, there's more. There's more. I had a feeling. I was like, it couldn't be just that hard. There's no way. What else do we got?
50%. Light shoulder ammunition at 50%. AP at 30%.
Okay, so it does a spray, and then it comes in with like one of these, like a slap.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Always a phase 2. Ah, we rushed him down in the transition pretty well. We got as much damage as we got for like 3 times the amount of fight before that in one go. One stagger. So I think it's like, I need to get, okay, the yellow bar has to peak with a regular shot, so a plasma has to set off the yellow to make him stagger. Then I have to do missiles on the way in, two melees, missiles on the way out, 1 more plasma, and that's like a good quarter of the health right there. That's it's a good sandwich. Good damage sandwich. But yeah, everything else is fine. I just need to move better.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
See, I ran out of all my my AP right there. Or not even AP, the energy. This is like one of those fights where I'm almost debating just dying on purpose right now so we can get a better start off, and then farm that one attack to figure out how it works.
Now's your chance, Raven.
The second part.
I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you.
I guess we could still get better at this part too, though.
You have to focus on winning this.
One repair kit remaining. AP at 50%.
You know, it's actually really funny. I thought it was a feature where it was just kind of cool that they told you what percentage your weapons are at in your AP. I totally understand now. You literally have no time to look. It's impossible. Like, if you're actually, like, if there's stuff harder than this, you would not be able to look at the screen. Like, you couldn't see the HUD. Be no time.
Keep it up, Raven.
Makes a lot more sense.
AP at 30%.
Yeah, we'll just throw this one.
Fine. Raven, get
Okay.
clear.
So what's going on with this tech? Let's get really far away first. That's not really far away. Man, I really wish there was a back boost. Like, you could actually, like, hold L3 backwards and do the same thing as you go forward and then go into the side dashes from a back boost. That would be ridiculous, man. Because you can't look backwards and also go really fast, unfortunately. Unless there's something I don't know about, but yeah. Because you can you can do, like, mini back boosts with X. Retro, I'm going to be going for another 2 and actually maybe 3 hours or so. Maybe a bit more. No, 3 hours. Yeah. I want to try to beat as much as I can of this chapter, but
Main system.
obviously the game does get harder, right?
Combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bounteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
Damn it. It's a direct hit.
AP at 50%.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven.
That didn't really do much. That pulse hit on the stagger,
I've
or on the stun,
taken your pulse link offline for now.
that wasn't
That
much.
massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please,
Oh my god.
you have to focus on winning this.
One repair kit remaining.
I'm gonna look into whatever's like good at breaking pulse shields. Oh, you know what? Actually, too, I could try to block on the second part. That is an option. That doesn't really fully block though.
AP at 30%.
Never mind.
AP at 30%.
Doesn't really do much either.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Bubble gun's good at breaking the shield, or laser handgun is also decent. Laser handgun better than the plasma rifle. Can switch that out, I guess, because I actually do have the handgun. Try that, and then we want the melee. Melee's good. Let's see. think I'm gonna go back to the original. Like this head. This head has way more AP. But yeah, this one does too, actually. This one does, and it's not that much heavier. Let's try this one first. Looks like a fun boss. This one is definitely very different compared to the other one that we did. The other one was kind of boring. Well, I mean, it wasn't bad. It was not bad at all. This one's actually like legit, in my opinion. It's kind of like bullet hell. And I was making a joke saying bullet hell earlier, and I was right. There literally is bullet hell in this. It might as well be a crossover.
At 30%.
Okay, we're gonna redo that. Need to start off with quite a bit of health for the second part. Core level 1 run. Unfortunately, you can't do that, Retro. There's no levels. Unless you mean just like not using any customization. Yeah, you don't level up. There's no stats. There's just like predetermined specs on the equipment. And you can actually charge the pistol too, nice. Okay. But you have to wait on the charge shot, so I should have done that. Bad idea.
Picking up a massive pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 30%.
They're like, we don't want you underneath the enemy. At least not on that attack.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven. Raven, get clear.
Instant rip from that. Oh, it didn't kill me though. Might as well have killed me. Getting above might be a good idea on the swipe. So when I start seeing the small bullets, maybe just be back and then up or something like that. Does the game track how many hits you take in a fight? There is a health bar, so you can see if you take hits or not. But I don't think it tracks like a number. There's no statistic on that. No hit run, Safewood. Apparently Vadi is doing a damageless run on the game, but there's someone saying there's an area where you take damage and you can't avoid it. So I'm not sure what his rules are. I'm not sure if he's just counting that as a damageless with the fact that there is a area that has a status effect of some sort. Anyways, seems like a bit much for you. Oh, but this game would probably be a bit much. If this seems like a bit much, then the game's probably a bit much, just because this is just like so far the peak of what the game's about, in my opinion. But there's a lot of different ways you can do things, so maybe I don't know something about this, where there's a build that's really good. Who knows? Oh, that was a lot.
50%.
Okay, wait, let's redo that.
AP at 30%.
I almost want to just like go in, load in, die on purpose, but just see if I'm standing still and I'm shooting which weapon that we're trying to use has the best effectiveness for the pulse shield. Because that was like more DPS for sure. 100%. It's just, it's still like not super fast for the pulse shield. We got the Curtis and the Turner as well. We got the bazooka. The bazooka might be crazy if it makes direct hits. It's kind of heavy. Plasma rifle's 3,300 roughly. 33, 30. 54, 28 with the laser, so we're lighter. Turner is 185 direct hit adjustment, which is good, so it's going to land more. Effective range 296. That's better from a distance. Rapid fire is 3.4. Okay, so it's already better. Total rounds 540. And then we got ammunition cost 40, which is higher. That's not good. EN load is 2383. It's better. It's got worse boost speed, worst quick boost speed, attitude recovery. So upon stagger, it's slower. What it seems like. Oh, no. Attitude recovery might be different than stability. Trying the Turner. You don't have to spam R3. Hard lock is on and off switch.
Reactivating combat mode.
Okay, I see.
I've looked into the enemy
And then I
craft.
got destroyed.
It's an autonomous PCA craft. Bauteus.
Yeah, Turner, it's making
You'll have to break its pulse armor
similar
to
progress, but it's actually, it seems like it's hitting. So, you know, when you're saying the lock-on thing, like, it actually does lock me off. See? Like, right there. Unless, oh, wait, it just looks like it's locking off. Never mind.
Picking
My
up a
bad.
massive heat signature.
I was wrong.
Evasive action, Raven.
Cool.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 30%. AP at 50%.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken the console offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
No repair kits remaining. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
So any kind of melee that's not when he staggers might not be a good idea. Because Pulse Shield was almost down right there. And Missile Barrage rushing the boss with Assault Boost and Shift Dodging last second avoids most of them. Yeah, that's kind of what I was doing originally, but the problem is, though, it locks you into having to do a boost forward that you might not want to do if you don't time it right. So it depends on like when you start it. Like if I were out here and I did it, that's fine. Like I already know I'm in like a pocket where there's nothing going on, right?
It's an autonomous PCA craft. Bauteus.
But if I'm like facing him and I'm close, I feel like I have to back up and just kind of do the quick dodges last second.
AP at 50%.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven.
Missed a lot of damage there. You really want to time the stagger,
I've
Stan.
taken your console offline for now.
Super important.
That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
Okay, we're gonna try this like at a farther distance from most of the fight, and then go in on the shield break. Unless he gets like really close.
AP at 50%. No repair kits remaining.
He had Ricochet there.
AP at 30%.
Oh my god. Oh, wait, I thought I was dead. Never mind. No, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. The Turner seems like it's kind of going slower. Might have been wrong about it.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Slightly similar to Ice Cube with the beard. Turco? Oh, I see. Young Ice Cube. That's interesting. All right. Let's go with the bazooka. The bot doesn't seem to be working. Oh, I can make sure the bot... Actually, wait.
Reactivating combat mode.
Okay, hopefully we live through that. The bot is on, so there's something wrong with it, unfortunately. It's not connected. Which is weird. So it's probably going to make me generate another token. Yeah, it is. Thankfully, it wasn't for the bot account. It was for my account. So it actually doesn't require my email. There we go. It's connected now. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was open. It just didn't auto-connect, I guess. All right, let's restart that again.
It's an autonomous PCA craft.
Oh, wait. Before we even do, let me check the bazooka damage.
Pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot of fun, actually landing the shield. That was quite a bit. I needed to hit, though.
Picking up a massive heat signature.
Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, that's way better. Should be using that. You have to stop to shoot it, but we can time that.
No repair kits remaining.
Like that method better.
Pulse armor down.
And then how much is the bazooka on a direct hit here? Quite a bit.
I've taken your console offline for now. That massive
Was he staggered back to back? Oh, you could do like a back to back. I'm still alive. What?
You have to focus on winning.
Did we just like take out the shield or the shield into doing a stagger right after we staggered him from the shield? Try the pulse gun. I did actually. Or oh, sorry. You mean like the regular pulse gun? My bad. I have the offhand, or do I? This one. Right here. The left arm. Dedicated shield killer. Okay, let me see if that's good. We won't have the melee, unfortunately.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
Oh, that's way better. That was the first thing I was going to try, too. I think I mentioned that. Oh, I mentioned it for the other guy in the mission. I should have switched it earlier, and then we would have just ran into this and been in a good position. Although then the damage when we're in this situation is kind of... yeah.
I've taken your comms link offline for now.
It's the only problem.
That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
It's crazy because the first setup we had actually, like, I had DPS'd him more at this point. It was just more work, which is kind of funny because I think that. Oh, you know, pulse range isn't too bad though. This just seems like more intuitive. The other one was like you have to actually like go try hard, but it was way quicker though.
No repair kits remaining.
Minus how quickly I can get the shield down. It kind of evens out to be just still just being a bit slower.
AP at 30%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Right shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Okay, airborne and then a dodge into some strafes after.
Left hand ammunition at 10%.
When he sweeps in. Unless he goes higher up after that. Not too bad.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Did you get the horse yet, Winter? I didn't, unfortunately. Replace shoulder mounts with higher damage weapons for when the shield is down. Let's see what we got with the shoulder mount. Oh yeah, we got the missile launcher for the pulse shield. We can do that. And that is not too much more heavy. Forgot about the missile launcher. We should be using that. The other one, it's not something I have the ability to change, but can change it after.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
AP at 50%. 2 repair kits remaining.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
1 repair kit remaining.
Now imagine this if there was no lock on.
AP at
That could be wild.
30%. AP at 30.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Left hand ammunition at 50%.
I'm sorry.
Cake, it's going pretty good. How are you? Play mouse and keyboard if there's no lock on. That might be kind of fun anyways. I bet you the mouse and keyboard is fun on this. I tried it a little bit. I didn't like just the basic controlling and moving through the mission, but for a boss fight,
Reactivating combat.
when you're locked on, maybe it'd be fine.
I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
To kind of like get all the unintentional movements out of the system as well. Doing a couple things here and there that are not actually intentional. Not trying to do them.
1 repair kit remaining.
I guess it also, it kind of changes on the fly because you're using different buttons when you have different stuff on the build. So now we're using a completely different approach to the order of how we do things because we just changed it a few times, right? So that does affect things quite a bit.
I've taken the coast link offline.
Bazooka also makes you stop moving, so I have to adjust to that. I think I want to do pulse rifle with the plasma rifle again. Or the pulse cannon, whatever it's called. Mouse and keyboard feels good if you bound the weapon buttons to the mouse numbers or whatever you have, and then everything else for movement. Yeah, that is one advantage too. You can also aim and shoot and jump simultaneously, whereas on the controller you can't do that unless you play claw grip or you have back buttons, which a lot of people don't have, or they might not know what claw grip is, right? Switch the main weapon back to this.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft. Bauteus.
What an amazing start.
Pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
AP at 30%.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you.
Oh my god.
Please, you have to focus on winning this.
One repair kit remaining. AP at 30%.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
No repair kits remaining. Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
The waves are
That was a good combo.
Raven, get
That was
clear.
planned out. That was a bit better. Just need to actually plan it out properly. Order's got to be pulse, left missile, right missile, and then simultaneously repulse again with the shots upon the pulse breaking the shield. And then I got to make sure I still don't take too much damage in the first part. And I think we might even be able to beat this, like, kind of not by skill, but just kind of by the fact I just survive. I get lucky, but I do really well in the first part. Skill for the first half of the fight. Do you like the game? Dude, I love this game. It's awesome.
Main system.
It's very good. Highly
Reactivating
recommend it.
combat mode.
But I will be making a should you buy video for the people that might not consider playing a mech game, or maybe have never played the other games, because I was in that position too. I never played it. Never played the series. I didn't know too much. So that will be coming out soon. That'll be the next YouTube video. Or actually, it might be within the next two, because we have a video finished already, or like one that's ready to go, but it'll be within the next two videos. It is written and everything, I just have to get it edited.
I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you.
And also, if you missed out on the latest YouTube video, there is an edit of the sniper run on Elden Ring. And if you guys leave a comment that's really funny, or just basically have a question for me, you can even leave like a shit talk comment. You could leave a negative one if you wanted to. I'm gonna potentially use your comment in a video in the future coming up, because I'll be reading a bunch of them, and I might pick that one. So definitely leave a comment on the latest one that's hilarious, or whatever you want to see ended up in a video. If you care about that.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
That was really good. Okay, this is much better. I like the hustle here.
The
Except for
waves are
that.
intensifying. Raven, get clear.
2 repair kits remaining.
That went over my head.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%.
I wonder if they made it so like you can't be behind him, like that it kind of knows
One
that you're gonna go for
repair
that.
kit remaining.
So it's just like, fuck you. There we go. Perfect, perfect. I think this is gonna be it, guys. I think we got some good flow here.
Left-hand ammunition at 30%. Right shoulder ammunition at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%. AP at
Oh, see, I wanted to. The only issue there,
I'm sorry.
I was in the red for energy, and then like I waited a second because I knew I needed a full bar to dash. Should have got the half bar and then done a mini dash, took half the damage because the trade-off was that I waited too long. It was just a full stun right there. Couldn't get out of it. That was gonna be it though.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft. Bound
Like even that's yeah. Let's restart this again. This setup is really good though. Very, very good.
at 30%.
I'm sorry, Raven.
This game no hit would be insane. It would be crazy. Like if you did this hitless, I think you might be actually clinically insane. Like you might not be able to be a citizen of society. Like they might make you go to like an asylum or something like that. It's possible.
I've looked into the enemy
Like the straight jacket would be delivered via mail immediately. They'd have like a warning for the game being completed like that. It would flag something in the system and then you'd immediately just be captured. I just can't do that kind of stuff. I'll try it though. We'll try something funny. Let's see.
AP at
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on...
And like my prep for the dodges is
1 repair
super
kit
bad.
remaining.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
AP at 30%. Right shoulder ammunition.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Then AC branded straight jacket, yeah. How's the game been treating me? Cornerbacks, welcome back, dude. It's been good. I've been enjoying it. If anything, like let's say if I was more irresponsible, I probably would have streamed 12 hours the first day it came out. Or I'd play until my hands started hurting, most likely. I wanted to keep going. I wanted to almost beat the whole thing, like just in one go, after I got into it, but trying to be responsible, so we're going to be doing like as much as we can of a chapter per day. It might get so difficult that obviously that's challenging, but it's really hard to stop playing this for me.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on
Unfortunate. That
weapons.
could have been avoided.
2 repair kits remaining.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
AP at 30%.
Gotta jump on that. We had the back-to-back stagger there too. But the bar, I guess it still builds within the pulse shield. You can see it behind it
1
on his side.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%. Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
AP at 50. AP at 30%.
sorry, Raven.
Would you say the mechanics are easy to pick up or hard to master? I haven't mastered the game, so I have no idea. I've only played a chapter. Mechanics, they'd be pretty easy to pick up like from a basic level. It does teach you how to play, like there is training. So it gives you the ability to do that. And you can test a lot of stuff too, so you can just go into like a mode where there's no way to die. You can just screw around with things. Kind of like labbing in like a fighting game a bit, but to master this game, it'd probably be ridiculous. Like, I don't think that most people will master this game. But that's kind of like most games that exist, if you think about it. Like, no one really masters most games. Only very few people. But it would be probably a little harder to master than the other games that you may be used to playing if you like Souls or whatever. There's a lot lower of a skill ceiling for the actual demand of how many inputs you have to do per second. This is probably like at least, I'd say, 3.5 inputs per second minimum. Like when you're like high performing on it. Maybe three inputs per second. And most likely more inputs per second than a shooter, because you have to use other types of equipment simultaneously while moving and also shooting the main primary. So like you have your primary, secondary, and then like you have your other two parts of like 4 different methods of attack at the same time while moving, as well as the quick dodge and jumping. So there's a lot of things you gotta do at once, and that's not even covering the fact that there's like a bunch of different things that are not necessarily rock, paper, scissors, but weaknesses and strengths. Like there's ricochet, there's you know, obviously the pulse shield, there's the stagger, and then there's like melee, which requires proximity and stuff like that. So timing, and then like minimum 3 buttons per second at least. I'd say it's probably even more, but that's the hard part. A lot of people don't mind that, but there's some people that really have a hard time pushing a lot of buttons very quickly. So Sekiro, for example, was one of those games where it's like really fast paced, right? This is even quicker than that, but you don't have to parry. So it's not like it's... You don't have to be perfect on it, but if you wanted to be, it'd probably be even harder.
I'm sorry, Raven.
More buttons, more fun. Well, here's the perspective. So Vadi apparently was using a controller that has extra buttons for this, which I can totally understand, because there's some things you can't do simultaneously which are conducive to being an advantage, like a super clear advantage, right?
Reactivating combat mode.
Like, I'd say it's even more necessary
It's an autonomous
to be able to do a lot of buttons simultaneously than even in like a regular shooter, because again, you have more stuff you have to actively use at once. I need to focus more on like the spray. What do you think of this compared to Sekiro for difficulty? It's a much more accessible game than Sekiro. That's for sure. Like I think a lower skill floor, higher skill ceiling probably. If I had to imagine, just because there is multiplayer, it could probably be a bit competitive. I don't know how the format will look or the meta would look for it, because it seems like you wouldn't really die quickly. Like there'd be quite a decent length of time in the arena. If you're not like just killing people in a few hits, then yeah, there's probably a pretty high skill ceiling for like mechanical skill on multiplayer. There's a lot of freedom, so that makes it very creative. But I'll probably do a video comparing that like after, when I beat the game.
Offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on learning this.
2 repair kits remaining.
Raven, get clear.
1 repair kit remaining. AP at 50. AP at 30%. Left-hand ammunition at 30%. AP at 50%. Right shoulder ammunition at 50%. Left-hand ammunition at 10%.
Okay, I like this. This is good.
At 30%.
Like what we're seeing here so far. The hustle's good. Just need a little bit more bar. Here we go. I just need to cool down for a second.
Left-hand ammunition.
Just get out of there. Get out of there, man. Oh, now my pulse gun's gone. Okay. Didn't think it was gonna run out. This is bad. So I need to. I need to make sure more of the pulse actually lands, and then not use pulse as a primary driver of stagger build, but more so just DPS on stagger, and then I'll have enough at that point. But that was pretty close. We're almost done there.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
2 repair kits remaining.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven.
Okay, that's kind of like a weak beginning. I definitely need to have good damage conversions because I don't want to run out of ammo.
Please, you have to focus on winning this.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
It's funny that doesn't really even do that much.
I'm sorry.
You know what I think? They should make the plasma rifle like able to shoot maybe like on the charge attack you get way more damage, but it makes you stay there even longer, and then on the regular shots you can shoot quicker but it's less damage. That'd be really cool. Because the charge shot doesn't have an incentive for me so far. Unless it's like an enemy that has like health I want to finish off all in one shot, but that's not as relevant for like big enemies. Unless there's something to do with like weaknesses and I haven't used it properly. Or like against something that's weak to it.
You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comm slick offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 50%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
1 repair kit remaining. AP at 50%.
Also, I don't know if this is true, but someone was saying manual aim has actually an advantage in certain cases. Because I noticed right there, that was like really savage, man. Like I did something better there, and I wasn't locked on, so that was pretty good.
AP at 30%.
Smacked around it, seriously. Jeez. Damn.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Lock on reduces accuracy. Okay, so maybe we shouldn't lock on too much then, because I'm pretty good at aiming. We'll only lock on to like get him. That would make sense. That why when I was locking on and off, it was so much quicker as well. Like I had pretty good attempts right away. Okay, so we're gonna do like a combination.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus.
Yeah, that seems much better.
Pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you.
Dude, that's so much better. Why was I locking on?
Focus on winning this.
Guys, don't lock on in this game. It's bullshit.
50%.
You don't need to. Dude, it's like so much better. Like actually ridiculously better. Maybe it's with certain things too, but yeah, that's probably already common knowledge if you're like really good at this.
One repair kit
Don't do
remaining.
that though. Don't lock on all the time. Only sometimes.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
AP at 30%. AP at 30%.
I'm sorry.
Not bad.
Raven.
Circular, how have you been? What's up? I can't believe that's also just like a suit too. That's crazy. Like that suit's a small city there. It's like a small planet on the guy.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Picking up a massive heat signature. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 repair kits remaining.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Left-hand ammunition at
That was like an early transition. I'm not a fan of that.
AP at 30%. AP at 30%. Left-hand ammunition AP at 50%. Left-hand ammunition depleted. AP at 30%.
Ran out of the pulse pretty early. Damn. Still gotta find out a way to like conserve more of it. Damn it. Phase 2 needs more practice. Yeah, exactly. Managed to beat this before work started. Just kept at it and managed to home the strat fun boss. Congratulations, dude. So you're on the part right after this then?
It's an autonomous PCA craft, Balteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
2 repair kits remaining.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this. The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
AP at 50%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
1 repair kit remaining. AP at 50%. Left-hand ammunition at fit. No repair kits remaining.
That was at 50% when his health was like close to 50, so it's not too bad. The pulse gun.
AP at 30%.
Okay, there's 2 waves of those now. I gotta watch out for 2 waves. Ooh, that was good. So yeah, you go up on that. Let's see. Okay, I learned a few things. There's 16 AC games now, really? Wow. I thought there was like maybe 10 at the most. Manford, thank you for the 38 months. Welcome back, man. Check the parts shop and quick. Can't wait for tomorrow. It's one of those games, isn't it? Like where you think about it after. You're just like, I want to play that again. That's kind of cool they did that. Because I thought this would mainly just appeal to the people that liked it, and then people would play it, but they wouldn't really necessarily like get really into it. Like I was expecting to just beat it, but now I'm like, I kind of want to play it again, and I've already,
At 30%.
I've only played like a little bit. Okay, I got really greedy on this one.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 repair kits remain. 1 repair kit remaining. AP at 50%.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
AP at 30%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
No repair kits remaining. AP at 30%. Left-hand ammunition at 30%.
Ooh, 30%, and then we had, yeah, we could definitely do that. You only have to break the shield maybe like 2 or 3 more times at that point. If you add all the Assassin's Creed titles and the Animal Crossing, there's 40 AC games. When people said AC before, I always thought they were talking about Assassin's Creed, but then this was coming out, so it changed from Assassin's Creed to Armored Core.
I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
Couldn't get as much in as I wanted to there on the damage phase.
Waves are intensifying.
Yeah, I could have
Get
destroyed
clear.
him right there, but we gotta not get too greedy here. Can't let that make me rage too much here. I'm gonna lose the momentum.
Left-hand ammunition at 10%.
10% left hand, damn it. So we have
30%.
give this one more break here. I'll
No
heal.
repair kits remaining. Right shoulder ammunition.
Oh shit, you get the sword still. Dude, that's sick. You get the pulse sword anyways? Wait, oh, I got confused. I got distracted. I got distracted, dude. I didn't see anything. No. So dude, you get the sword after the pulse things run out. Is that actually true? I thought it was a punch. I was wondering why he was lunging so far. That actually is, that's way better. It's a punch, not a sword. Why'd the punch do so much damage? It looked like it was the sword still. Okay, never mind. Would you say this counts as a big difficulty spike? Definitely does, yeah. I don't know if I'd say like huge though, but yeah, definitely.
I've looked into the
It's a huge spike over the first boss.
It's an autonomous PCA craft. Bauteus.
There was an area though that I already did that I'd say is like,
Pulse armor to inflict
it's not this
meaningful
difficult, but it
damage.
was like approaching this difficult. I just
Now's your chance, Raven.
had the I had the right idea, but then like I got lucky at the end of it, I'd say. Like I actually did a lot of the end of it hitless, like where there's that one enemy and then there was the four that are invisible in the room. That could have easily taken like a while, but I did have a fortunate outcome on the end of that.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action.
That was pretty much just down to the wire.
Left-hand ammunition at 50.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
AP at 30%.
Ah, the combo. Okay. I see. No. I don't see.
I'm sorry.
They're like MMA? Not really, no. I mean, I don't have anything against it. It's cool. But watching it's not that exciting, no. I used to watch, like a little bit, but I was always more into boxing and like martial arts. Like, I guess, not mixed martial arts, but like specific ones.
Activating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy
I
craft.
think like judo,
It's an autonomous
judo,
PCA
taekwondo,
craft.
jiu-jitsu,
Bounteous.
BJJ, and karate are pretty
You'll
cool.
have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
Yeah, nothing against MMA. I just definitely don't watch it though.
Pulse armor down.
Then again, I also don't really watch any sports. Maybe like a tiny, tiny bit of like rally and like F1 here and there.
I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you.
I thought he was gonna go in for the melee there.
Please, you have to focus on
Kind of tripped me
weakness.
out. Hey, what about you? Who's your favorite MMA fighter? If you do like MMA, or anyone here in the chat that's into the fighting sports. Actually, I guess any fighter in general, boxing included. MMA, maybe if there's like another. I know there's like bare knuckle league. There's like that kind of stuff. Like there's some like lesser known people.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive
Favorite
action.
martial artist? I don't know.
The waves are intensifying. Raven,
Okay, this is a lot of
get
damage.
clear.
We're good.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 50%.
And I dodged the 2 rounds right there. And the fire. Beautiful.
Left hand ammunition at 30%. Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
The enemy can't take much more.
Left hand ammunition at 10%.
This is a little bit of a conundrum here.
Left hand ammunition depleted. AP at 30%.
Oh, we did another one. Yo, the fire on the ground?
I'm sorry, Raven.
I had a heal too. That sucks. Okay, one other thing too that would be cool, but it probably would make the game easier, and someone would complain that's like hardcore about this. It would be cool if you could heal simultaneously while doing other actions, and it didn't make you stop, and the input didn't have like a buffer that was long. It just immediately kicked in. Or there was a setting where you auto heal at like maybe 20% or something. I don't know. Like maybe there's like a trade-off where you auto heal and then like you waste some health, like, but it's like less. You know, you get like 80% of a regular heal. Judo's fun to watch. You like sumo? Sumo wrestling's crazy.
Combat mode.
I haven't really seen much of that for a while though.
Looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft. Bounteous.
Can't hear while doing firing and actions. Yeah, like you should be able to. The suit should like auto-regulate it. If you think about it like logically, if it's this advanced, like you should be able to immediately like heal or auto heal as an option. But then people that are playing the game are gonna be like, ah, it's like not hardcore enough, right?
I've taken your comms link offline for now.
It's probably like the least valid complaint I have, but it'd be a really cool feature.
Please, you have to focus on winning this.
There's just a lot of things to keep track of. That's the main thing with this game is the information going on. There's more information than you actually need to consider sometimes. But if you can consider a high amount of it, you definitely are fine. You're going to be ready. You're going to be like ahead of the pace of everything. Because I find out I get slammed sometimes just from like my mind lapses for a second on some detail that, you know, maybe it was related to, oh, I need to heal in the next like 3 seconds. I'm not dead yet, but when this hits me, if the next thing does, I'm dead, and then I can't get out of the animation I'm doing because I've already committed to doing something before thinking of that. So you have to almost think like of that on a back burner constantly. But you have to be much quicker at actually acting for it than other games.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
This is probably going to be rip, but we'll try. We'll try. We'll get some practice. Rip. You'll get him? Oh, I definitely will, yeah.
Sorry, Raven.
TSV, thank you for the raid, dude. Took 20 tries to even notice your own stagger bar. That's something that I've noticed, but I don't pay attention to it at all, though. Like, I literally don't.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bounteous. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
AP at 50%. 2 repair kits remaining.
Maybe went too early on that angle, wasn't good.
1 repair kit remaining.
I used the repair kit too early.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Left-hand ammunition at 30%.
30%, really. Casey gets the shield back. I'll heal here.
Repair kits remaining.
Do that.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
And then I'm just gonna try to play it safe with the pulse. Oh, I don't know how I made it through there. Dude, chill, 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 dude.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
I believe in this one. I believe in it, but like then, don't do something funny though. Don't do something funny. Don't be melee. Don't be doing the melee. Oh, and I ran out of the pulse. I ran out of the pulse. Ugh. The punch is probably not that great, is it?
The enemy can't take much more.
Okay, just regular stagger now. Oh, I gotta be careful with pushing L1 because it's making me go in the attack.
Sorry, Raven.
Damn. Damn. How's the game so far? Dude, this game's amazing. So good. I have a video coming out explaining like if people should buy it based on my perspective as someone that's never played Armored Core. And also someone that likes Souls games. It's going to be addressing the Souls community, as well as just people in general that are curious. I'm going to cover three major points about it, 3 major categories that are important for a game, in my opinion. Especially because this one, like, I mean, it does have a story, but I will be mentioning that like the story's not going to be the focus because it's not the centerpiece of it. But in terms of gameplay, there'll be 3 major things. So that video's it's done being made. It's just a matter of like, well, it needs to be edited technically, so it's not finally done, but it's all written and everything.
I'm sorry, Raven.
I'll try to get that out as soon as possible so that we can finish this playthrough, have a final cut of everything that was a highlight of the first playthrough, and then I want to do a recap after having beaten it of just like overall impressions and you know, maybe other types of comparisons. He wrote an essay on the game. Yeah, he's been playing this since I think before everybody. He got invited to the very first live event to demo it, and then I got invited to the second one, but I couldn't go, unfortunately. So I could have played this like a long time ago, but I'm kind of glad I didn't. I would have been really, really wanting to play it again and not be able to, so I probably would have missed the game a lot.
Picking up a massive heat signature. A big pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven.
Not that much damage, but hey, you know what? We're good for the health at least.
That That massive
Where are you?
dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this. The enemy has taken heavy damage.
The pulse is so good close
Keep it
range.
up, Raven.
AP at 50%.
Where are you at? Oh. Okay, for this one, we're gonna want to some dodges here.
AP at 50%. Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
1 repair kit remaining. Left-hand ammunition at 30%.
30%, good, okay. Dude, runs on this game are just gonna be so intense, dude. Even speedruns. They're just gonna be buck wild.
30%.
I can't even describe the idea I have in my head of what a run would look like. Because it's just too insane.
Ammunition at 10%.
Oh, the fire, dude, like so close.
Sorry, Raven.
The thing is with this kind of fight though, like if I wasn't streaming this or it wasn't like we were trying to progress through, maybe I'd already beaten it. I'd try to like get it really, really nicely. Like I'd love to just get this fight down perfectly, but
Main system.
I know that that probably wouldn't be the smartest thing to focus on right now. Because we definitely have a method for almost everything. The small spray of guns in between, like the bullets in between like that, I'm not sure about that. Missiles, 100% every missile's fine, and then all the major missile sweeps are good too if I'm in a good position. Like this is fine. Yeah.
You have to focus on winning this.
It's like that right there up close. I need to do the quick dodge up close, I think. For the mini bursts.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 50%.
Not good. It's gonna be 2 rounds here. Oh.
1 repair kit
Okay,
remaining.
just in case, just in case. Heal it up. It's wild. Okay.
AP at 50%. AP
No way. No, dude, I pressed heal and it didn't do
I'm
anything.
sorry, Raven.
Oh, come on. Satisfies your ADHD brain? I could see that happening. Should be genuinely impressed if a no-hit run gets completed for this game. I would be too, for sure. And I'm sure Miyazaki would be like, it didn't happen.
Main system.
Also,
Activating combat mode.
Gun Fu Master, thank you so much for the 2 months. And yeah, no, my input, I'll try to make it
It's an autonomous
as clear as
PCA
possible without trying to spoil anything. That was the goal, so I don't have any spoilers that are major, only features that you'd probably want to know about. And like no details of bosses or anything specifically, or chapters, other than the fact I said I completed chapter 1.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action.
So it should be good for everyone to watch that
AP at
doesn't want to spoil
30%.
anything.
Full sermon now. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
One repair kit remaining.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Let me pee at AP at 30%.
The fire is wild.
I'm sorry, Raven.
You really got to stay far away on that one. There was times where I could stay close. I think the RNG was a little bit better though. There's a good chance that we got lucky. Shotgun is almost instant up close, so hard to dodge. You have to preempt it. You do have to preempt the shotgun a bit, yeah. It's like basically you preempt if he's like idle and you're close in general. Like that's
It's an autonomous
what it seems like.
craft. Balteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to
But if you're
inflict
approaching, you
meaningful
can
damage.
dodge into it at least, or like you can dodge it as you're arriving in the position you're trying to get into.
Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comslink offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this. The enemy has picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
AP at 50%.
Oh my god.
AP at 30%.
I think we're just gonna redo that one. Need more damage. Actually, we need to practice though. Like we should get the practice, I guess, just for like some of the moves, just in case.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Easier to stay on the ground for this fight, really. On the ground.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Balteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
AP at
Yeah, it's scary.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comslink offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 remaining.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%. Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Did the thing there block everything I was trying to do?
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
No repair kits remaining. AP at 50%. AP
It's crazy because the pulse thing, like that you want to use to get the shield down in the second part, is gate capped by the flames. And then there's like the crossover of the missiles that are not actually like waiting, the ones that are instant. And then there's the proximity of the ones that are waiting upon actually exiting or entering from an engagement, where like the you have to have like the energy to actually space it, plus the setup and the timing.
It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on moving this.
AP at 50%.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
2 repair kits remaining.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
1 repair kit remaining. Left-hand ammunition at 50%. AP at 30%. AP at
I was trying something and then kind of get distracted there, damn it. Wondering if the pulse can hit from like that far away. No, it doesn't really. Like, unless it's missing by a bit because the lock-on's bad.
I'm sorry.
It took you a while, Just a Bear? How many times? Or like, how long did it take you? Jackal, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Found it easier to stay on the ground. Use a sword for this one. Super fun. I was using the sword, but then I'm like, you know what? The pulse thing for the shield is pretty good
Main
too.
system, reactivating combat.
Although, you know what? Could use the pulse cannon, and then
I've looked into the enemy craft.
we could use 2 pulse cannons. I could buy another one. I don't know if I can't go to the checkpoint if I leave the mission though, right? I can only continue without buying anything and just using what I already own, I think.
I've taken your comms link offline for now.
Solid 30 minutes. Wow, better than me.
That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
1 repair kit remaining.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Let's go in the transition already? What? Wild, okay.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%. Left-hand ammunition at
Holy shit. You play a lot better with mouse and keyboard? Really? I don't know the buttons on keyboard for the... I could try the mouse, though. The shooting. I'm trying to think of...
Main system, reactivating combat mode.
That's so weird. No, I can't do that. That's so weird. Jeez. I might go back to just the sword, but with the pulse in the left hand.
I've looked into the enemy craft.
Actually, oh, I can't do that though.
It's an autonomous PCA craft.
They're on the same hand, unfortunately. Controller works fine. It is pretty good. It's not too bad. I think it's going to be whatever you're more comfortable with because, like, while you can aim pretty good with the mouse, it's just, I don't know. At this point, because I've played it enough, I think I have to, like, relearn it.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bounteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this. The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 50%.
That's pretty crazy, even though I was dashing. Wow.
30%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%. AP at 30%. Left-hand ammunition at 30%. Right shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Love tap.
I'm sorry, Raven.
There's no iframes. You always dash expecting to dodge damage. Yeah, you can't do that, unfortunately. And that's why it's funny, because, like, you could do this. You could be on a run. Let's say you get to this point, and then, like, you're just not quite at the proximity that you need to be, and then, like, your ankle just gets, like, nicked by the corner of a missile on, like, the hundreds of them right here. Like, because I've had that happen where we escape almost a full attack, and then there's, like, a fraction of it that just hits the guy's foot, right?
You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful
It's a
damage.
pretty big theme going on. Huge possibility.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 repair kits remaining.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%. AP 50%.
Boy. Oh, man.
Raven, get clear.
AP at 50%. AP at
Tried to get ready to dodge, died.
I'm sorry,
No repair kit
Raven.
run is maybe more realistic. That'd be insane. I'm sure somebody will get damageless. Like, I can see it. But the question would be, like, would they use a keyboard or a mouse? I don't know. Like, will that be superior? Grenade launcher. So we have the pulse for that. And then I think of, like, if we could make use of anything else. I guess main hand bazooka pulse offhand. Try that. Vadi made a video about damageless. Oh, did he actually do it?
Reactivating combat mode.
Or was he just talking about the subject?
I've looked into the enemy craft.
Okay.
It's an autonomous
Definitely not off to a good start.
PCA
Just gonna do that
craft.
again.
You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. I'm sorry, Raven.
I have to take very careful shots if it comes down to the bazooka. He did it segmented. Okay, so mission to mission. I wonder what it would be like non-segmented.
Reactivating combat mode.
It seems so funny.
I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Valteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That must have dosed a coral after we killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 50%. One repair kit remaining.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Ooh,
No
started off with
repair
that.
kits
Okay.
remaining.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
Left-hand ammunition at 30%. AP at AP
Ooh.
at 30%.
Damn, dude. Yeah, bazooka's a little bit harder because you have to stop moving while shooting. Good damage. Delays a lot of the DPS on stagger though, so it's not really good for just like this particular fight, I guess. Maybe breaking shields, but I don't know. Or the stagger. That's only if it hits though. So I'm gonna try. I'll try laser handgun again. Let's see if we can do that. What's going on, Roz? How have you been?
Main system. Reactivating
It's been a
combat
while.
mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Valteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
AP at 50%.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven.
It's good DPS. It's fast. Okay.
I've taken your comms link offline for now. dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 50%.
I'll be honest, it's wild that people would even be able to pay attention to the cooldowns. Like, at this point, I don't know. Like, I've tried to, but I don't know how you would actually efficiently pay attention to the cooldown with how small the actual thing is for it to see, and also, you know, make the decisions, do the stuff. That's crazy.
Has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
1 repair kit remaining. No repair kits remaining.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Ooh, let me move.
30%.
Locked in the stagger. Oh boy. 4 lags and tank allow you to fire heavier weapons like bazooka without stopping. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I was gonna try that today too. I was gonna do that for the next mission. Get the quad, so you can float. Combo there, yeah. Damn.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy.
It's a very bad start.
It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse. I'm sorry.
At least you blow up. Is the quad even fast enough to dodge the missiles? That's a good question. I have no idea. I guess we'll see if we ever play this again with that, like specifically this fight.
Main system, reactivating combat mode.
Like that right off the bat already does a lot of damage.
It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
AP at 50%.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 repair kits remaining.
Dude, he like preemptively fired in front of me there. That was weird. What the hell's going on there?
AP at 30%. 1 repair kit remaining.
Also, is there a button to switch healing to Y? That might be an easier way to heal. I just realized that.
Left-hand ammunition at no repair kits.
Kind of like Sekiro, because it makes you... Isn't Sekiro's healing the up button by default, then you can switch it to Y? Or there's something in Sekiro that's like an up button
Waves
by
are
default.
intensifying. Raven, get clear.
I don't know if it's the heal or if it's something else. Been trying to double trigger with the Lud bows. You keep running out of ammo against Act 2. Kuko, is it this one or is it a different one? Because this is Act 2, right? Unless I'm still at the end of Act 1. I think I'm in Act 2.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
AP at 30%.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
One repair kit remaining. AP at 30%.
The enemy has taken heavy damage.
I have too. Thank you for letting me know.
AP at 50%.
In the meantime, I'm just getting bodied.
AP at 30%. Left hand.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
I don't even know what that was.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Black Ops, welcome back, dude. I'm enjoying this a lot. How are you doing? Debating if I should take a break. I think I really want to, because we're gonna be done in like an hour and a half or less, so probably should keep going. Bolt, thank you for the 70 months, dude.
Main system, reactivating.
I appreciate that.
combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
Okay.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your home slink offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
I tried to jump. Still locked into the previous dash, unfortunately. That do happen. It do be like that. Oh no, where are you? Why are you over here? What are you doing?
At 30%.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Left hand ammunition at 50%.
Dude. That proximity you need to get the pulse down at that point is wild, but it's like there's not really a better option because the melee would be even worse. So it's like, what is the max range I can get the pulse gun off at? It's like medium range, right? Flawless dodge on the opening attack. Yeah, you can do that with the dash. It's just like, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's accurate, but it doesn't really feel accurate though. Like, it doesn't feel like it's necessarily going to work. You have very little knowing of that, depending on a split-second notice. maybe when I get better, I'll be like, yeah, that makes more sense. Holy shit. My biggest problem right now is like I'm caught up in a previous action. I can't do the next thing, but it's like, it's not necessarily even because of being greedy. It's just because like, whenever I started the dodge from the previous round of missiles and then he follows up with the fire on the phase 2, it's not like it's possible to get into another action. So I have to like cancel somehow, or just be quicker on this. Initially, time it to the wire, stop, and then just immediately go back in like that. I don't know if that damaged me though, I have no idea. Seems like it might have. And then when I don't have the ability to do the long dodge, I have to do a short one, take half the damage, and call it a day. So there's no other choice. There's definitely some timing in this where if you don't get it, it's like you're gonna be dead very quickly.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%. One repair kit remaining.
Like that right there was wild. Yeah, you have to definitely do mini dash, sidestep, cancel into like 2 more on that combo if he does like the vertical missiles into like the opening attack again.
Left-hand ammunition at 30%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
No! Oh, I had a heal up.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Damn. No hit run 1, Davey? That's a good question. How are you doing? Rolling, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Checking out the second chapter of this game.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft.
So I stopped that a little bit too early.
It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bounteous. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 repair kits remaining.
I don't know how, like, when you guys were saying you did it on the ground, what about the missiles though, like these ones? Or not the spray, but just the explosives that hit the ground. That'd be tricky.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Yeah, that was not a good start-stop there, but it was better. It was better.
50%. Left-hand ammunition at 30%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Nice follow up, dude. I like it. Thank you. Oh boy. Not dead. Well, we're getting the height on that part, so. This is what Watchers Marget. It's the Watchers Marget Pursuer of the game, in your opinion? The Marget of the game. People are saying this is the hardest thing in the game. That doesn't seem right. That statement gets retracted. Marget's not even that bad. Marget took like... Marget you could beat within like 20 minutes if you like played Souls before. 20 minutes of attempts, maybe. Like my buddy that's never even played one of the Souls games, he beat Marget in like literally 25 minutes. Or almost. He got him to like 1 hit left. Like we could have beat him. He thought he was dead, but he wasn't. Ooh. No thanks, no thanks, not the fire. Okay.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Gatling gun trivialized the whole chapter 2 for you. The Gatling gun, damn. I didn't know there's a Gatling gun. Bun, you bought this game yesterday after watching me have a blast. Cheers. Oh, I hope you enjoy it, dude. That's amazing. Is it movement a big part of the skill ceiling? Seems stiff and janky. Oh, the movement's really good. It's just, yeah, no, it definitely is part of the skill level for sure. Like if you can't do the movement in it, then you're probably gonna just die in general because it doesn't matter how accurate you are at aiming. It's you'd be better off moving really, really good and then aiming mediocre, because then at least you'll survive. But you can't just like sit there and block, unfortunately. There is a shield, but it didn't seem to like actually reduce the full damage. And maybe there's a way to be tanky. I don't know. I haven't seen anything like that yet. I even noticed just on this, what I was originally doing that made it work really well is I'm doing jumps in between every single time I land to get ready to do, you know, like a quick dodge or put myself in a position where like I don't use too much of the AP. So like staying on the ground stationary in certain situations definitely was getting me killed a lot more, just for the way that I'm doing this.
repair kits remaining. Left-hand ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%. One repair kit remaining.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Left-hand ammunition at 30%.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that. My god.
AP at 50%. Left-hand ammunition at 10%. AP at 30%.
Okay, I screwed myself there. I thought I could dodge the whole time. If I'd have started a little bit later, it's broken it up again.
Left-hand ammunition depleted.
I already ran out of pulse. Wow, that's crazy.
50%.
Alright, we'll rip that.
Left shoulder ammunition at
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
AP at 30%.
Oh, it also has ricochet too on it, which is crazy. Oh man, like I saw that earlier, but I wasn't sure if I was actually damaging myself from shooting. Yeah, I think we're gonna die on this one. The music's incredible. I really like the music. It does actually. It kind of goes with the game a lot, for sure. Do you never use full lock on? Oh yeah, I'm using lock on, but like I'm also not. I'm using it on and off because there's moments where if you look while you're locked on, it'll make you lock off.
Combat mode.
And I'm using that look to be able to like preemptively attack
I've looked into the enemy
or like lead
craft.
shots because I'm missing
It's
shots
an
if I don't lead them.
autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its
Especially the pulse because the pulse is
armor to
floaty. It
inflict
doesn't really
meaningful
like shoot straight. It's like all wavy and stuff when you're moving.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
AP at 50%.
clear.
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%. Left hand ammunition at 10%. Left shoulder ammunition, left hand ammunition depleted.
No, not depleted. Ooh, spicy. Getting spicy. Getting real spicy. I wish that he went into like a damage phase where like we've just kind of tired him out instead of me being tired. Damn. Imagine that.
AP at 50%. Right shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Gotta make sure I don't use that. Okay, I need to do. Cool. Maybe mini dodge vertical and then full dodge
I'm sorry.
with the boost on the big opening and not do like the big boost into another big boost. Oh boy. Emily, what's up? Have I tried Blasphemous 2? Yeah, I've been playing it. I have 4 hours in it so far.
Reactivating combat mode.
We streamed it the past couple days actually. Today I'm not going to be able to, unfortunately, but
Autonomous PCA craft.
tomorrow we'll be playing a lot of this, and
You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
this guy will be dead. Straight dead, dude. Not even kinda dead, just straight dead.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. Pulse armor now. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
Kind of worked a little bit, but if he combos into a ground missile after that, it doesn't work too well.
AP at 50%.
Just any ground missile in general is not good.
AP at 30%. Two repair kits remaining.
That did actually work, okay. Interesting.
AP at 50%. One repair kit remaining. Left hand ammunition at 50.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%. No repair kits remaining. Left hand ammunition at 30%. Right
Oh, the fire! Yo, that's crazy. I was ready for the whole thing. Damn. Taylor, what's up? How's it going? Welcome back. The gameplay's mesmerizing. That's good that you find it mesmerizing. Biggest problem is not getting any of the staggers.
Main system reactivating combat.
Oh, on this fight? Oh, dude, if you didn't get staggers, that'd be crazy.
I've looked into the
Or do you
enemy
mean
craft. It's an
like
autonomous
actual stagger,
PCA
not
craft. Balteus.
not the shield breaking? You mean like the
You'll
yellow
have to
bar?
break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
That could actually be legit. I can see that being a help. If I could get the stagger. Ooh.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you.
Yeah, we'll try to get the stagger right
You
now.
have to focus on winning this. The enemy has taken heavy damage.
Oh, see, yeah, it doesn't. You're right, actually. It gets close, but it doesn't quite go. That's some free damage there, too.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Ooh.
No repair kits remaining. Left shoulder ammunition and left hand ammunition at 30%.
The fire is wild. I don't know what to say about the fire. there's just certain situations that happen that don't, like, they're not conducive to the thing I do before I even know they're gonna happen. Like the follow-up situations. Damn, man. Damn. Hitting any of the yellow staggers, you're doing less DPS and running out of ammo? Oh no, it's not backseaty at all. I did notice that at least, but to do that, I'd probably have to put back on the sword, and I don't have a sword. I don't have the pulse thing for the main hand. If I had the main hand pulse and the sword, this would probably be done.
System reactivating combat.
Should have bought that, but I don't think you can. You'd have to redo the whole mission to go back to here, right?
I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft.
What's going on, Bear? How are you doing?
I'm sorry, Raven.
The notification. Oh, it's the most notifying-cation. There's no boss checkpoint. There is a checkpoint we're continuing from, but we can't buy stuff, though, from here. I think we have to quit mission, buy it, go back, restart it again. Unless you mean... Unless, like, someone knows for a fact from the menu, the main menu, there's a checkpoint.
Main system reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft. Balteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Raven.
The first part of the mission doesn't take that long. It doesn't, but then you have to fight the guy before this guy. So I wouldn't want to go get caught up in that and then it just be like not that much better, I guess. I don't know.
Main system reactivating
I think we can do it
combat
this way.
mode.
Also, for me, like, I don't really care about taking longer on something if I'm actually perfect at it by the time I've done it, because then it saves more time in the future. Because I'd have to go back and do it again to learn more. So if I'm learning a lot, it doesn't really matter. Take longer.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your Comsec offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
2 repair kits remaining.
I want to see if I can get the stagger. Come on.
AP at
Let me get it.
30%.
It's probably possible, but like I feel like the RNG would have to be good. Because it is kind of true. If I got that first one, it would be fine. Someone will beat this game hitless? Probably. Like, it's already apparently been done segmented, though. That's what, someone was saying that Vadi released a video on it. Or it was done in segments. Much harder than a Souls game. It's very different. I don't know if you could compare the difficulty, but I think in terms of, like, I'd have to know the runtime of the total game
System reactivating combat mode.
to compare it. You'd have to know how long it is. And then what methods you're using and how quick you'd be. But I think from scratch, yeah, it would be very difficult. I think it would be probably harder than Sekiro even.
You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
Yeah, I'd have to definitely play the game more.
Picking up a massive
I think I'll make a video on that once I beat it.
evasive action, Raven.
Just talking about like what's the viability of that and if I'm going to do it. Ooh.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken the Comsec offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
Crazy.
50%. At 30%. Left hand.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
AP at 50%. Left hand ammunition at 30%.
Yeah, it's a little low for this part.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%. AP at
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
So that doesn't really even...
left shoulder.
Oh, you can be really close. I can squeeze in some more damage before that. That doesn't even do damage
30%.
when the phase transition happens. Dodging that's fairly easy. I gotta be really close on that.
Left hand ammunition depleted.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Kale, what's up? How's it going? Is that how you say your name, or is it Kal? Kal. Something like that. Let me try... What has more damage between this? It'd be cool if there was a stat that just said straight up damn. Well, there's attack power, I guess. Yeah, never mind. Okay. 175. That's 87. Can go back to the plasma rifle and see if that's better. There's a DPS stat though. Okay.
Reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bounteous. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please.
Oh, I can get the stagger with this. Okay.
AP at 30%.
Oh yeah. Oh, just before. Just before. We almost did it.
AP at 30%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
AP at 30%.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Have I found this game difficult? Oh yeah, this game's definitely challenging. Like this part, 100% is like the first actual, like legit challenge. Where I'm sure most people will probably take a little bit of time. Like I'd say minimum a dozen tries at the very best for someone that's pretty good.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bounteous. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
AP at 50%.
Okay, here's stagger, here's stagger. Whoa, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, dude, it was so close.
Keep it
I got
up.
greedy. It's so close.
One repair kit remaining.
You can get pretty, speaking of close, you can get pretty up close to this boss. Maybe I should be in this phase. Let's try that. Try that, and then like we'll try to dodge the missiles with strafe after. Where is he? Oh, dude, I missed the damage. Damn it. Stagger here, maybe?
Left-hand ammunition at
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Oh, dude, almost stagger again there too.
30%.
I'm just gonna leave it.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Being close makes a difference with the pulse gun. That's what helped you win. Okay. Yeah, because I was getting close before, and then I'm like, I'm not really like dodging anything though properly. Just trying to like learn
Main system.
a consistent
reactivating
and like
combat
accurate
mode.
way of just avoiding the missiles. But I guess you can be close and then kind of around the side.
It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bounteous. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this. The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
Close might be better for missile scatter too,
50%.
just because
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
like the way they track it seems like they're missing me when they have to wrap back around rather than being just all in front. Like, especially for back-to-back attacks, it seemed better.
Left-hand ammunition at 30%.
The waves are intensified. Raven, get clear.
1 repair kit remaining. Left-hand ammunition depleted. AP at 50%.
So pulse gun ran out, but the shield's good though. The shield's looking good.
Ammunition at 50%.
Trying to punch.
At 30%.
Where are you?
Left shoulder ammunition.
The enemy can't take much
No, I don't
more.
want to punch. I don't want to punch. Whoa! I don't want to punch. Oh, I should have stayed low. I should have stayed low on that. See, now if I had one stagger during that, easy. Just got to stay a bit closer. That's it. Dual-load machine guns are really good up close when
Main system.
you're close up, no ricochet happens. Oh, okay.
I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Balteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your console offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on loneliness. The enemy has taken heavy damage.
Okay, dude. Ah, dude. Ah, so close, so close. The stagger. Come on. Wild. I wonder if we'll be able to get it before the phase transition. I think weapon cooldown might be needing to be looked into for me for specifically the rifle. Need to actually consider that.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Come on, come on. Yes, yes. Dude.
Raven, get
Yo, the
clear.
stagger's right there. It was there. They robbed me. They robbed me. They robbed me, dude.
I'm
They
sorry,
robbed me.
Raven.
It was at this. It was there. It was actually there. That's crazy. I can't believe that. I actually cannot believe that. That's unbelievable. I don't know if it like made it so it couldn't stagger because it was supposed to phase transition, or if I actually was off by like 1% there somehow.
Into the enemy craft.
That's just crazy.
It's an autonomous PCA
Jeez.
craft, Balteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comsec offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on loneliness. The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. Raven, get clear.
Left-hand ammunition at 50% AP.
That's still connected, really? Okay. Interesting.
1 repair kit remaining. Left-hand AP at 50%.
The enemy can't take much more.
Ah, dude. Was that the stagger?
Ammunition at 50%.
Okay, we still have the pulse. Still have the pulse. Still have the pulse, dude. Fuck.
AP.
I'm sorry.
Pulse gun doesn't really do much when the pulse shield is down. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't do too much. So I shouldn't use it. I was trying to kind of like stop myself, but then like you can constantly shoot it while shooting the other weapon, so the DPS is crazy.
System.
But then again, if I want to set up like 2 shield breaks before the phase transition, I'm probably going to actually get more damage into the second phase, and I'll probably have more health left over because I'm not going to rush the fight as much. That makes more sense.
You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
It's getting pretty spicy now. I feel like this fight evolves. Now I'm actually really enjoying it. I was before, but now I'm enjoying it more though.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you.
It does contribute to the stagger a little bit though, so I will say like the pulse rifle probably makes sense right here.
2 repair kits remaining.
Like if I can use it. Just gotta make sure the cooldown is good. Ah. Okay.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
That went over me, which is good. I'd rather it go over me.
AP at 30%.
I'd rather most of it miss and then like the last part hit, but not like that.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Wonder if a melee build would just be fun or toxic. In the campaign, probably fun. In PvP, toxic. There's definitely going to be people losing their minds over getting sliced up.
Main system, reactivating combat mode.
Different guns have different stagger multipliers. They do, yeah. The pulse thing's kind of non-negotiable right now for the shield, but the plasma thing seems to have a good stagger. So I'm going to stick with that. The damage is really good on it too. I was doing really good with it earlier, and then I didn't think of using it with the pulse gun.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven.
Because I'm just sitting there waiting for the other one to get back, and there's all this damage I could be getting, so that's why I keep spamming the pulse even during this point.
Killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
AP at 50%.
Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
AP at 30%.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it, and then we'll try to get the stagger right here. Let everything come back.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%. 1 repair kit remaining. Left-hand ammunition at 30%.
30% is good enough. It's good enough indeed.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%. Right shoulder ammunition at 50%.
And then one more shield to take down. Dude, getting caught in the fire.
I'm sorry, Raven.
How does melee do against this enemy? It's pretty good. I was trying it first. It's not too bad. But the problem is the only sword there is on the one hand. I don't think you can get a sword on the other hand. Or at least so far that I've found. And then I only have one pulse rifle, so if I could get that as my main weapon, could do that and melee, but yeah, I'm not sure how good that is. Or we could do double pulse, which is crazy. They let you do that.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your cone slug offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
Here we
The
go.
enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Cool.
2 repair.
Yeah, that was mainly just the cooldown of the plasma rifle I wasn't really doing properly. And then close range, some of those missiles are a lot easier to dodge. Where is it?
AP at 50%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Nope.
AP
Nope,
at
heal.
30%.
Ooh.
50%.
Get him. Get him. Let's go. Oh boy.
Left hand ammunition at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition AP at 30%.
Dude, if I got the stagger there. Oh man. I feel like melee spamming bosses, that won't go great. It actually does. It goes pretty well. Like using melee is good for a lot of stuff. Just not as good as like obviously some other weapons. Or depending on the situation you're in, it might not always work. When they're staggered, it's pretty good.
It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bounteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your cone slug offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
AP at 50%.
Okay, so we'll chill for a bit. Now we can put the shield down again, get a really good amount of DPS into phase 2.
Left hand ammunition at 50%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
1 repair kit remaining. AP at 50%. AP at 30%. Left hand ammunition at 30%.
The enemy can't take much more.
AP at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Ah, dude. He made a comeback with the shield.
AP
Wild.
I'm sorry.
So I have to have 30% at that point for the pulse, pretty much. I think I was off by a little bit. With some of the older games, you could have melee on both hands. You might be able to on this one. It's possible. You do dual shotgun, the stagger rate is ridiculous, so I can imagine.
Reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Valteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
AP at 50%.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your console offline for now. That massive dose of coral really killed you.
I'm getting greedy. Oh, he staggered though. He staggered for a second and then went back out of it.
Repair kit room.
That sucks.
Picking up a massive heat
Okay, we'll do that
signature.
again.
Evasive action, Raven. I'm sorry, Raven.
Is there anybody here that played this and didn't beat this yet? Like they're still on it?
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft.
I'm gonna go forward there.
Valteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Picking up a massive heat signature. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this. The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Like he staggered there, but it was just like, nope.
30%.
It noped me. Oh man.
One repair kit remaining. AP at 50%.
Yeah.
AP at
Right into the right into the fire. Took you an hour to beat him, but you're using melee and a shotgun with a lot of light parts for fast dodging. Fair enough. Okay. The stagger isn't to stop the boss. You think it's to get a small window of boosted damage? The stagger actually does stop them from moving, don't they? Because at least on other ones, unless you're saying this one acts differently than the typical stagger. Because before they didn't do it, they would stop. Right into the fire is the Rubicon, yeah. Yeah, they're stopped for like a little bit, so that's still enough. That's great. Because 1 second means like another like 15th of the health bar, 10th of the health bar. I don't know. It depends. Depends on what I'm using. That didn't really do well. That missed mostly.
Your comms link offline for now.
Yeah, lock-on's just not the greatest on this, unfortunately.
Please, you have to
Like, the free
focus on
aim's so much better.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%. AP at 50%.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
1 repair kit remaining.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
AP at
Dude, it's so high in the air now. What the hell's going on here? What is happening? Still on this boss retro? I am, yeah. Wonder how many people made a missile spamming build? Just using missiles specifically, that's it? Okay. Don't think I have another thing for the left shoulder, do I? Replace this. Oh wait, we have the pulse buckler and the pulse shield. It's probably not a good idea though. There's several missile hand weapons.
Main
Okay.
system, reactivating combat mode.
I think I have one. I have like the grenade launcher, right?
I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bounteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on wilderness.
2 repair kits remaining.
Yeah, that's like a couple seconds to maybe a few seconds of stagger. It's not too bad. Uh-oh.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
1 repair kit remaining. Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Dude, he brought out two. He brought out two.
50%.
What's happening there? What's happening there?
AP at 30%. Right shoulder ammunition at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
The enemy can't take much more.
Ah, I took a second to like dive bomb
I'm
in that.
sorry, Raven.
Been meaning to check this game out. How is it? Oh, it's good, dude. It's very good. Currently, double Gatling and double Songbird shoulder pulse rifles is cheesy PvP meta build. There's always a cheesy PvP meta. It's always got to be.
Into the enemy craft.
Someone will find
It's
it
an
if
autonomous PCA craft.
it exists.
Bounteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your coastline offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%. Two repair kits remaining.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%. AP at 30%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
No repair kits remain. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Ooh. Gravity. This game looks amazing graphically. It's really cool. Yeah, they did a good job with the graphics too. It's not bad. Like the style is nice. Lem, what's up? How's it going? Is this the infamous helicopter everybody's talking about on Twitter?
Main
The infamous
system
helicopter.
Reactivating combat mode.
I don't know. Like, you mean the boss? I don't really use Twitter to like browse or anything like that. I just use it to post stuff.
It's an autonomous PCA craft. Bronteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your coastline offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
Two repair kits.
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
50%'s not that good.
At 30%.
Holy shit, the frame drops. There's a
No
lot
repair
of
kits remaining.
frames there. I'm not so sure about this one, but I guess, hey, we survived the flames on the edge there. That's a little easier. If I have to get hit by it, I'm just gonna do that.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%. Right shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Ooh, sniped.
I'm sorry, Raven.
You're trying to hit it with the sword too when you were doing that? You're trying to hit it with the sword when it was doing that. Devased. What do you mean by that? Also, Zothan, thank you for the 2 months. Tank your prime for being a good sport about this. I like the game though. It's not really difficult to enjoy. I'm also doing this on purpose. Like I know I could just replay the mission, use better equipment, but I need to actually know how to do this well eventually. I also like doing stupid stuff. It's fun. It's silly and it's fun.
At 30%.
Okay, we'll down this one.
I'm sorry, Raven.
I feel much better about getting slapped around. Seeing much better gamers struggling. I'm not necessarily a better gamer than you. I just, you know, everyone's got games they're good or bad at, I would say. You can be pretty much good at anything if you practice, but I haven't really played games like this. So I don't really have a reason to be good. But I will be good at it, though.
It's an autonomous PCA craft, bound to us. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage.
That actually works pretty well, too, until you get followed up. That's it. Oh, that actually does damage, okay. Or unless he did something else. On top of that.
I'm sorry, Raven.
Okay, so what seemed to work the best so far from what we've done? There was one time I went underneath him. I've been trying to go underneath since then because it worked really well, but it doesn't seem consistent in phase 2 enough. So we're gonna go back to doing what we originally did phase 2. And then we'll stay close in phase 1.
Reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms-link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. Raven, get clear.
1 repair kit remaining.
Yeah, that does. Okay, that does
No
damage.
repair kits remaining. AP at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%. Left hand ammunition at 30%. Right shoulder ammunition at 50%. AP at 30%. Left shoulder ammunition at 30%. Left hand ammunition at 10%.
Ah, damn. Well, we made it to like the last round of the shield. Well, I guess it'd be like 2 more rounds of shield. I think I could finish off the health at that point if I had had like 1 more heal. So locked in, dude. Not quite. Not quite. So Jib, what's up? Am I enjoying the game, Gordianos? Dude, this game's amazing.
Reactivating combat mode.
I'm not gonna give it a rating yet, but I would say it's probably game of the year for me
I've looked into the enemy craft.
so far.
It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bauteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Picking up enough. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
See, I dodged that. I knew it was happening, but again, positioning was bad. Kind of sucks. There's some things that happen where I know what to do. I've done it well, and I expect it to go well, but then positioning's off by the tiniest bit. So information's not the issue here. Like, at least in the first part.
AP at 50%.
Actually, I'd say overall there's not really a problem with information. It's like just some of the stuff is it's a little tricky.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
AP at 50%. Left hand ammunition at 50%.
That's fine.
No repair kits remaining. Left shoulder ammunition at, right shoulder ammunition at 50%. Left hand ammunition at 30%. AP at 50%.
The enemy can't take much more.
Left shoulder ammunition at 30%. Right shoulder ammunition at 30%. AP at 30%.
Damn, dude. I think I was still alive, but
I
thought I was dead. Cool. Winnable. Didn't even consider mechs before this game. Can't get enough in it now. Even went back to try older ones. Really? Yeah, I might go back and play some other ones too. It's possible.
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bounteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this.
At 30%.
That hit was so much damage, dude. Why?
The enemy has taken heavy damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
1 repair kit remaining. Right shoulder ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition at left hand ammunition at 30%. AP at 30%.
Dude.
30%.
Dude. Why? Why? No. I panicked a bit there.
Sorry, Raven.
So brutal even when the rockets, he does rockets as shield breaks. Yeah. So this is the hardest thing in the game, you guys are saying? And they just decided to put it as the first thing you do after the tutorial?
Reactivating combat mode.
Or is that like just sorry.
I've looked into the enemy craft.
Is that like a subjective view? Is this objectively the hardest, or is it just like kind of subjective?
You'll have to break its
There's one that's
pulse
harder?
armor
Okay,
to
that's
inflict
crazy.
meaningful damage.
I was gonna say, like, the design for this one, it's like cool, but it's not as creative as some of the stuff I saw in the trailer, so I would hope that the stuff that looks cooler is harder. It's a nice combination usually. Things that look cool that aren't difficult is like, it's a missed opportunity, right?
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. Raven, get clear.
AP at 50%.
Can't see.
No repair kits remaining. Left shoulder ammunition at left hand ammunition at 30%.
I don't know how I backed into that. That was a little wild.
AP at 30%. Left shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Could it be?
Can't take much more.
Could it be?
Left hand ammunition at
Nope. Oh man, the House of Sleep. Thank you so much for the 25 months. Welcome back. Oh, that's crazy, man. And it's unfortunate. I actually have to go now too. We were actually on the boss the whole stream. So this brings back memories of games that are actually hard. That's good. Because I used to be used to like doing the same thing for 16 hours straight before beating it. That's a solid challenge. I think we're gonna beat it next time, but yeah, I'm pretty dead set on beating it with this particular build. I know today's stream was a little bit shorter. It was only like maybe almost 4 hours. I am gonna be streaming longer tomorrow, but I do have some stuff to do, so I will see you guys again tomorrow. And then we're gonna do some Blasphemous 2 right after the Armored Core at the beginning. So yeah, also there's a new Elden Ring video too. I finished the whole entire game with a sniper rifle. If you didn't see it, check it out. It is on the YouTube. In the socials command, you can follow it. You can check out the Twitter to know when I go live tomorrow beforehand. The Discord gives updates for when I'm live right away. There's the Instagram if you have one. I have a TikTok as well. There's some new clips from this game that are going to be going up there. I think there's at least one, maybe a couple. But yeah, thank you so much for sitting through that, guys. That was wild. I know that typically most people would probably be like, I'm just going to replay the mission and then, or farm the currency, get a better build. I'm pretty stubborn, so I like doing stuff like that. And I think we actually got pretty good to the point where almost every single scenario that happens, I can perfectly do it, just not all together necessarily. So that's a good start. Like, I actually understand it. But I'm very curious though. I want to watch someone else do this with a worse build than mine that's better than the game, or better at the game after I do it, to see how specifically crazy it can be, or if maybe it's actually just really hard. Because maybe someone can do it much better with less after enough time. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna be giving somebody a host. I'll surprise them. I'm not gonna host anybody that's playing Armored Core because I don't want any spoilers. Even just seeing anything for a second would be enough for me. So let's find someone that's not playing it. And I got to get raid music too. Wait. Nope. Not OD. There we go. It's a good song. Okay, now we actually have quite a few people streaming today. When I tried to raid last night, there was only literally 6 people live. I've never seen that before. Because I follow a lot of people. We're gonna give a host to Matthew Shesman. He's playing Elden Ring. I never see him stream. I think he might be working on the second parody to his first parody that he released. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, he streams like the making of his cartoons, and he also does some gameplay once in a while. He was working on a hitless run. As far as I remember, he told me he was doing hitless on Elden Ring. I think he's playing it though. So I'll see you guys there, and then we'll be back again tomorrow.